First, a proactive management. The leaders have to be a productive. They have a they have to foresee what will happen in the future and take advantage action to prevent the occurrence of the problems, as prevention is always better than cure. If management is actively engaged in managing the organization, they will be able to foresee the problems. They should be able to nip the problem in the bud so that the problem will not recur. This productive management. There are two types of management. First, the management need proper system. The second, call for proactive management. The first is the management needs proper system. Proactive management needs a proper system. In the organization, the problem can be identified before occurring. Only if there is a proper system in the organization. Unless a system in order, the roles and responsibilities are clear. The organization structure is in place. So the procedure set a system of recording everything lead out. I will be extremely difficult in think of prevention. If this if these measures are not taken, then I will only be fighting, which is a reactive management. And the second one is the call of proactive management. In spite of the best efforts, in a error has occurred, the corrective action has to be taken after the analysis so that such as error are not repeated. TQM envis- envisage taking preventive action so that mistake do not occur. Care for little things and accumulate gains. TQM is a continuous process improvement program and aims at one step at a time. Therefore, the management should aim the scaling greater heights through small and continuous improvement. In very process, for instance, when materials are received. The next is caring for small things. When effort will be made to maintain sophisticated and expensive machine and equipments, the same care may not be taken of small things such as accessories, jigs and tools. Every tool's use should be maintained properly. Next is the communicate with junior employees. To doubt, every economic performs strategies, quality, counseling meeting, visit of the customers are all important. But at the same time, the junior must employee are almost equal important in a organization. Hence the senior management should establish a channel of a communication with the junior employees in the organization. The next is the keep of accumulating. Small gains occurred to the due to consecutive initiatives by the management should be accumulated. These small rewards will be more permanent than the bigger gains attained all of a sudden. Once a, ma- Once a major initiative is taken, many small improvements will take place side by side. They should not be ignored, and such side effects should be given an official seal of approval and make part of the regular system. Never rest on past laurels. Continue to improve. There are two types. First, the tale of tortoise and the rabbit. The second one, the need to improve continuously. First, the tale of tortoise and the rabbit. The tale of tortoise and the rabbit teach us the lesson that one should never rest on a past laurels, but continue to improve. Slow and steady wins the race, and overconfidence can lead to failure. It is important to learn from the story that since Rabbit was resting on the laurels and past glory, it relaxed and lose the race. Two organization can afford to lose by resting on its past laurel. The next one is the need to improve continuously. An organization should aim and doubling the turnover every 2 years without additional manpower or machinery. Many organizations have achieved such grow rates. Such a grow rate is achievable primarily due to the two factors. First, cutting down the cost by doing right things right the first time. The second one is a higher output of the motivated employees through extensive training. Therefore, ensure economic performance. First, while marching on a TQM, but the CEO should not lose track of economic performance of the organization. All TQM activities should lead to better economic performance in the long run. If an organization is implementing TQM correctly, then the bottom line will improve automatically. Next, quality should increase productivity also. The objective of the continuous quality improvements is to satisfy the customers, improving quality for customer satisfaction should definitely lead to increase in the overall productivity. Next, talk about success in economy performance. There is no harm in managing, taking about their achievements and feeling proud of it. Therefore, the CEO should talk about economic performance. It will help it to motivate the employee and customer alike. There is no end to improve. In economic performance, stakeholders will understand economic better. The motivation of employees depends upon many factors like the personal development, happiness, sense of fulfillment, security, achievement, and etc. Motivation goes up when they find that organization is performing well. Continuous preventive action. Corrective action is a post-mortem. What is corrective action? When a productive or service is delivered, of the customer finds defects or faces problem, then the deficiencies are registered are corrected by organization. Prevention is better than cure. There are two ways of handling a problem. One is to cure it and the other to prevent. All of us give full justification as to why a problem could not be prevented early enough. Not preventing a problem is a reactive approach. However, a manager cannot be reactive. If he wants to practice TQM, one shot prevention is not good enough. Like other TQM principles and practices, preventive action have to be continuous and should cut across all sections in the organization. No organization can afford to stop after taking one or two preventive actions. If they do so, the quality of the product would decline and no amount of corrective action will help.